Hi everybody, it's Stuart here from Hot Forex. Welcome to February. It's Friday the 1st of February, NFP day, top of the shop today. We'll be live on Facebook later on today, 13:30 GMT. Remember the key NFP number, 165,000 is the consensus, but risk remains to the upside, but more on that later. So January's closed relatively weak for the US dollar. It was down over 3.5% against the Canadian dollar. 2.5% against the pound, the Aussie, and the Kiwi, and flat against the euro. It's up a tick against, down a tick against the yen, and only the Swissy is the dollar better as we start February than it was when we started January. Gold has moved nearly 3% in January. Oil's bounced very aggressively, nearly $10 from $45 a barrel at the end of December, or under $45 a barrel at the end of December, to close to $55 yesterday at the end of January. Equities, on the other hand, also rallied, but remember, big sell-off in quarter four, and particularly in December. But markets are up about 8% overall, 7 or 8%. For January US markets, that is. Nasdaq, the best performer, up 9%. Some strong tech earnings this month so far. So anyway, that's January out of the way already. Month down, 11 to go. So what about today? Well, euro at the moment, sideways action, 14.50. So interestingly, it gave up that key 115 level yesterday, and it's continued to come down, erasing most of the gains from the Fed announcement. I want out the key hour there when the Fed announced this dovish outlook. So 14.50 now becomes a key level for the euro going forward today into NFP. Yen. Dollar continues to weaken against the yen again, but sideways action overnight, and not much expected if we don't breach 109 today. Resistance, technical resistance is here at 109.10, and then the key 200 period intraday is there, 109.20. So nice resistance levels that the dollar needs to break if it's going to move forward today. Pivot 108.80, and support is sort of coalescing around the bottom of the Bollinger Band at the moment, about 108.60 to where's the actual technical support? S1 there is comes in at 108. Yeah, so 108.60 for support for the yen. Pound. Also, sideways action, not a surprise. But there's lots of hesitation, obviously ahead of NFP on the morning, but on the Friday morning beforehand. But pound for me here clearly trapped between the pivot at 131.25 and the support here at 130.85 as well. So again, sideways action. Not a great. Obviously, the volatility of cable has reduced. Following the vote earlier in the week, so a bit of a sideways action for most of yesterday into today so far. Manufacturing PMIs today out of the UK and also out of the Eurozone area. We've had some good Spanish data was actually a bit better. Spanish manufacturing PMIs much better than expected for 52.4. So watch those today. Lots of data over the next few days is coming out that should have been announced, US data that is, during the government shutdown. So just check your calendars, double check your calendars for the data as that's coming out. Lots of data after NFP today as well. So like I say, watch that. So dollar CAD, say CAD's best performing against the dollar for January. Again, not untypically. See a lot of this today so far. Sideways action into R1 at 131.50. So dollars regained a little bit of composure, but not a great deal. Excuse me. Floor here 131.15. Nice, oscillated movements there. If you're trading that one, resistance there. I'll say that R1 level. Gold continued to rally strong all day yesterday. This 13.26 here at R1. 13.26.25 was a top yesterday. We've come down quite significantly, but again holding the support here at 13.17. So the big next psychological number is 13.15 for gold to hold. Remember, Fridays can be quite interesting for gold, but it's had a huge Friday. It had a huge last Friday, I should say, and obviously the key Asian holidays, the lunar holidays, are starting from today, and all of next week Chinese markets will be closed. So that obviously big gold traders in Asia. So tipping down, support here 13.17, but the key 13.15 for gold. And finally, oil This is the daily, obviously. Sorry, see the rally I was talking about, that $10 rally we've had in January. Oil today did actually breach that key $55 level yesterday, so psychologically over it during January is that what the history will show us. So, but we've come down quite aggressively since then as well, under 54 at the moment, 53.70. Key support is here at 53.30 for the oil market. So trade carefully. We'll see you all live on Facebook for NFP, and see you then. Bye bye.